is the X Sports Network.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence. A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. BRCU, not for profit, for service.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. building dreams that last.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back to Copper Weld Arena for the men's side here of our TCCAA men's basketball game of the week, featuring the Bucks of Motlow State and the Raiders of Roane St. This is AJ Good on the Export Network, pleased to bring you this action once again. Checking in on both sides, starting first with Roane State coming in at 12-8 overall, 7-4 within the TCCAA. On the other side for Roane State coming in at 12-10. Overall, 6-6 within the league. Head coach is Justin Newton for the Bucks. Head coach for the Raiders is Alan Holt. We now head to the tail of the tape between the two, as Roane State averaging 73 points per game, giving up 75, shooting 42% from the field, 32% from three, 67% from the line, averaging 35 rebounds per game, a -5 differential. 16.6 turnovers a game, also forcing 16 on the other side, and 15.4 assists per game. For the Bucks, averaging 80 points per game, fourth best in the league, but they also give up 80 as well, shooting just below 47% from the field, third best in the league, 33% from three, and 66% from the line. 42.6 rebounds per game, a plus 7.4 differential, third best in the league. Their 18 turnovers, though, worst in the league. Their 13 forced turnovers, sixth best, averaging 18.5 assists per game. Players to watch out for here for Roane: Deshaun Hall-Johnson, averaging 13.3 points and 5 rebounds per game. Tawan Seiler with a 13-point average. Also Mikey Carpenter, 13 points and 3 assists per game. For the Bucks, it's John McQueen, averaging 14 points and just under 6 rebounds. Colton Williams, 11 points and almost 7 rebounds. And Sagna Osawine with 11 points and almost 9 rebounds per game. Take a look at the TCCAA standings coming into tonight's game. Again, Walter State there at the top, 10-1, 18-1 overall. They're tied with Columbia State, who's also 10-1 within the league. You got Chattanooga State at 8-3 in the league. We saw them last week. And also, you got Roane in fourth and Motlow State in. Coming up next here on the X Sports Network, we will have the starting lineups for both the Raiders and the Bucks. That is next when we return on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
Hi, welcome to this week's Mars Hill Minute. We're off to a great start in a brand new year. Don't you love it when something new takes place? We're excited about the building taking place behind us, that this year we'll be in our brand new education building. The Bible tells us, God says He's making all things new. And I get excited when I see new stuff take place, whether it be new babies, new buildings, or new creations. You see, when we give our life to Jesus Christ, we're told we become a new creation. The old things pass away and all things become new. How about making this the year where everything's new in your life? Look to Jesus Christ. Surrender to Him. Repent of your sin. Ask Him to be Lord and Savior of your life. And you can be a new creation in a brand new year. God bless you. Hope you can join us at Mars Hill Baptist Church.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back to Copper Weld Arena, getting ready for our men's side here of this TCCAA doubleheader as the Bucks of Motlow State get ready to take on the Raiders of Roane State. AJ Good on the X Sports Network, getting ready to give you this action once again. Starting lineup for Roane State will be Deshaun Hall-Johnson, Tawan Seiler, Jordan Hamilton, Mikey Carpenter, and Adonai Musi. On the other side for Motlow State, Keani Johnson, Bryson Johnson, Tatum Ware, Xavier Farrell, and Sagna Osawine. Getting ready to tip it off between these two. The last time they met up, back on November 19th, was a Raiders 66-56 win there in East Tennessee. That was our first men's basketball game of the week, and look, we're here once again. Musi against Osawine, excuse me, I'll get that name right at some point. And the Raiders will have the ball to start things off. Hamilton, guarded by Keani Johnson. From just down the road here in Tullahoma, over to Musi. Now to Deshaun Hall-Johnson. Carpenter Tough shot by Hamilton. Out the hall, Johnson for three. Off the front of the iron, no. And a rebound by Keani Johnson. He'll push the pace quickly the other way. Hands over to Ware. Now down Osunweyu. Hands over to Bryson Johnson. Johnson jump stop. Kicks out to Keani Johnson. Over to Ware. Skip pass over to Bryson Johnson. 10 on the shot clock. Goes up. Reverse layup. Short. No. And a rebound by Carpenter. Good defense on both sides to start off the first 45 seconds. The shot clock on the Bucks bucket is off, so that's why you will hear 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at some point here in this game. Carpenter in the paint. Jumper on its way. Knocks it down, and the Raiders get on the board. They lead it 2-0. Keani Johnson quickly over the timeline, over to Ware. Back over to Johnson. Pressure comes from Silent. Pass over to Farrell in the corner. Now to Osunweyu. Nice pass here to Ware. Goes up, blocked by Musi. And one's deflected out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Raiders. 18:35 here left in the first half. Raiders with the 2-0 lead. Taking it out is Hamilton. Gets it in the Seiler. Seiler guarded by Farrell. Bucks starting off in the man-to-man. Seiler over to Hall Johnson. He'll drive. Scoop shot. Can't get it to go. And Johnson with the second rebound. Ware. Now to Johnson. He'll drive. Kicks out to Farrell in the paint. Farrell, good move. Can't get it to go. Musi quickly out the Seiler. Hands over. That's Hamilton. Tough reverse layup. No. Rebound Osunweyu. Now to Keani Johnson. Johnson over to Ware. Now over to Bryson Johnson. Osunweyu on the low block. Brings it back out. 15 on the shot clock. Turnaround hook shot. Nothing but net from Osunweyu. His first points. It's 2-all. No pressure coming here from the Bucks as Carpenter brings it over midcourt. Kicks out Musi. Good move. And gets that taken away by Johnson. 3-on-2. Nice pass to Farrell. No. Offensive rebound. Ware who slams it home. His first points. The Bucks on top. 4-2. Hamilton has it at the left wing. Drives. Euro step. Nice pass to Deshaun Hall Johnson. Tries to muscle his way, and we are going to get a foul. That is going to go on Keani Johnson, his first. Team's first foul of the game as Wilbanks, Snipe come in for Ware and Johnson. Bryson Johnson, Tatum Ware, that is. Carpenter gets it in the Seiler. Seiler steps back. He's guarded by Farrell. Hamilton cut off, kicks out the Seiler. Deep three. That's offline. And tried to be saved by Carpenter. Throws it to Osunweyu. Keani Johnson. And the three is Snipe. Back iron. No. Offensive rebound. Osunweyu puts it in. He's got 4. It's a 6-2 Motlow lead. Carpenter over midcourt. Kicks out. Hamilton drives the baseline. And that pass knocked out of bounds by Farrell. Sub coming in for the Bucks. This will be Trey Terry for Keani Johnson. Carpenter taking it out under the basket here to the left. Gets it in the Seiler. Seiler, jumper on its way, knocks it down. First points for Seiler, makes it 6-4. Terry rushes with a head of steam. Wilbanks now over to Snipe. Osunweyu near the low block, hands over to Farrell. Farrell, baseline jumper. Back of the iron, no. Fight for the loose ball, that's Osunweyu. Good effort, but can't save her from going out of bounds. Motlow State head coach Alan Holt letting his team know to grab the basketball. 16:08 remaining here in the half. Josh Griffin will check in. Checking out will be Farrell. Carpenter gets the inbound. 6-4 the Motlow lead. Hamilton now over to Carpenter. Carpenter drives, runner up, can't get it to go, and Osunwayu with the rebound. Head to Terry. Terry, Wilbanks, over to Griffin. Down low, Osunwayu. Drives, and that is blocked by Hall Johnson into the hands of Hamilton. Lobs it for Carpenter. Carpenter to Hall Johnson, who gets it in. His first points of the game, and we're tied at 6. Great transition offense there by the Raiders. 6-all, 15:25 left in the half. Snipe, Wilbanks, moves over Griffin. Griffin tries to take on Carpenter. Cut off, out to Wilbanks for 3. Back of the iron, no. Rebound, Hall Johnson. Head to Seiler. Seiler walks it over midcourt. He is guarded by Terry. Hamilton drives. Hall Johnson swings over Moosey. Out. Seiler for another deep 3. Front of the iron, no. Osunwayu comes up with a rebound. He gets tied up with Hall Johnson. It's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow will go to the Bucks. Checking in for the Bucks, Tristan Warfield will come in for Osunwayu. Hamilton, Hall Johnson check out. Checking in is Jason Robinson and Kenny Greeling. 6-all. Wilbanks kicks out. That's Griffin. Guarded by Carpenter. Roane here in the man-to-man. Wilbanks drives into the paint. Picks up his dribble. Out to Griffin. Fakes a right corner 3. Steps back. He'll take it. Back of the iron, no. Greenling with the rebound. Head to Seiler. Over to Carpenter. Carpenter resets the play here for the Raiders. He'll drive. Now kicks out Moosey. Moosey over to Robinson. Robinson loses it down low, falls down, knocked out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Raiders. Bryson Johnson back in. Checking out is Terry. 6 on the shot clock here for the Raiders. Getting in quickly. Seiler can't get it to go. Rebound, Griffin. Over to Wilbanks. Back to Griffin. Johnson drives. Picks up his dribble. Wilbanks. A lot of space. He'll drive. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Knocked out of bounds. Ball will go to Roane. 13:40 remaining in the first. Carpenter takes it out, gets it in the Seiler. Seiler guarded by Snipe, gets it over midcourt. He'll drive, runner up, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Warfield. Now to Snipe. Snipe. Wilbanks over to Griffin. 15 on the shot clock. Warfield. Hands over to Snipe. Deep NBA range 3. He hits it. Snipe on the board. Bucks back on top. 9-6. Seiler over the midcourt stripe. Carpenter. Now to Seiler. Seiler kicks out. Robinson dishes to Greenlee. Hook shot. Got it in. Greenlee on the board. It's 9-8 Bucks. Griffith with a head of steam, slows up, and a miscommunication. Wilbanks is not there. Subs coming in. Original starters, Johnson, Ware, and Farrell. Checking out are Griffith, Snipe, and Wilbanks. Moosey will check out for the Raiders. And checking in for the first time, Darren Waller. Carpenter gets the inbound. Raiders down 9-8. Hands over. That is Waller. Waller kicks out. Carpenter kicks over to Waller. Waller, 10 on the shot clock. Pressure comes, looking for somebody. Knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Johnson. 7 on the shot clock, 12-17 on the game clock. Get it in to Seiler. Seiler, deep three, that's offline. Rebound, Johnson. Ware. Over to Keani Johnson. 9-8 the Motlow lead. 12 minutes remaining here in the first. Over to Johnson. Warfield picks up his dribble. Out the Farrell. Driving in Johnson. Picks up his dribble. Out the Farrell straight away for three. He hits it. Farrell on the board. Bucks with their largest lead, 12-8. Local product. Doing some good work here for the Bucks. Carpenter. Over to Greenlee. Kicks out. Waller in the corner for three, and he hits it. Waller on the board. That makes it 12-11. Keani Johnson over midcourt. Oops, sorry. Camera almost fell over there on me. Work it down low. That's Warfield. Over to Bryson Johnson. Going to work on Robinson. Kicks out Warfield. His pass taken away. Waller. He'll drive. Layup blocked by Warfield. Bryson Johnson, Robinson go after it. Knocked out of bounds. Will go to the Bucks. Hamilton set the check back in as he will come in for Seiler. 12-11 the lead. Bucks with the ball. Farrell drives. Baseline jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound Greenlee. Quickly ahead to Robinson. Robinson goes up. Gets it in. 13-12. Robinson's first points. Johnson over midcourt. Hands to Bryson Johnson. Now to Osemwewu just checked back in. Taken away. That's Robinson. Driving. Carpenter blocked by Osemwewu. Robinson put back. No. Rebound Keani Johnson. Skip pass. Farrell. He'll try a three. He hits it. Big momentum swing for the Bucks. He's got 6. Midway through the first half, it's 15-13. Putting his team back on top. Carpenter. Over to Greenlee. Kicks out Carpenter. He'll try a three. Short. Rebound Osemwewu. Now to Johnson. Bryson Johnson on the left wing over to Osemwewu. Down low. Ware banks it in. Ware now with 4. It's a 17-13 lead. Tied for the largest of the game again at 4. This is going to be close throughout. Neither side giving each other anything. Hamilton. Screen from Greenlee. Now Greenlee over to Hamilton. And he is fouled. Just a second foul of the game. It's going to go on Johnson, and he picks up his second foul of the game. Subs coming in. Johnson and Ware will check out. Terry and Snipe will check in. Raiders with the ball, 19-13 remaining here in the half. Second team foul against the Bucks. Getting in quickly to Robinson, out to Carpenter. Carpenter jumper up, offline. Knocked out of bounds. Ball will go to the Bucks. Terry walk it over the timeline. 9 minutes left here in the half. Bucks up by 4. Farrell left wing three. Off the side of the iron. Rebound Greenling ahead the Carpenter. Heat check shot there by Farrell. Carpenter drives. Blocked by Osunweyu. His second. Quickly ahead the Snipe. Snipe tracks it down. Working at the Ware. Layup up. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Terry. Ooh, that might have been touched on the rim, but Greenling with the rebound. Waller ahead the Carpenter. Carpenter, Waller in the corner for three. Hits it. Big answer on the other end. Waller has now got 6, all from beyond the arc. He has both made 3-pointers by the Raiders. It's a 1-point game. Terry Osunweyu over to Snipe. Snipe throws that right into Greenling's hands, and then Greenling throws it right back to Ware. Turnover for turnover in a 2-second span. Terry down low. Osunweyu goes to work on Greenling. Turns, left-handed hook shot too strong. Rebound. Comes up with it is Robinson, who will call his own number, bring it over the timeline. Lobs for Greenling down low. Greenling goes to work. Can't get it to go. Rebound Farrell. And now we got an injured player. That's Osunweyu on the other end. Coming in for the Raiders as Wilbanks will check in. Ware will check out. Osunweyu will check out as well. Carpenter checked out. Checking in for the Raiders was Chase McIntyre. And we get a steal on the other end. Waller slams it home. Raiders back on top, 18-17. Waller with 8. Big steal and a slam. Kicking out. Farrell in the corner for 3. Rolls in and out. No. Rebound Hamilton. Hamilton over midcourt. Kicks out. Greenling open for, fakes the 3, drives. What a move. Can't get it to go. And then Terry with the rebound. Terry, hands over. Wilbanks in. Are they going to count it? Yes, they will. It's on Waller as he will check out. Moosey back in. Hard to catch up with all of these substitutions. Bucks back on top, 19-18. Wilbanks here with a shot at the M1. Just the first team foul, 6:56 remaining here in the half. Wilbanks hits the M1. 20-18. Midcourt. Driving. What a take by Hamilton. Gets it up and in. Hamilton's first points were tied up at 20. As Terry will walk it up the court. Over to Farrell. Picks up his dribble over to Bryson Johnson. Johnson, double team, now out to Farrell. Swings over Wilbanks. Out to Terry for 3. Back to the iron, no. And a rebound by Roane. He'll drive. Kicks out. Moosey for 3. That's offline. And the rebound tracked down by Bryson Johnson. Johnson kicks out. Farrell, too strong, and he was out of bounds. Yeah, his foot was right there. Good effort, though, to try to keep it in, and just a tough spot. 6:01 remaining. Rare turnover. It's been a back-and-forth game between the two. Only one free throw shot the whole game, and that was just a minute ago. Moosey. Over to Hall Johnson, who just checked back in. Now over to Moosey. Works down low, Hall Johnson. Johnson, tough shot, in at the foul. He will go the line here to shoot 2. That's going to go on Warfield, his first, team's third. Johnson here at the line to shoot 2. to get the and one. That won't go. And the first free throw for the Raiders goes for naught. 22-20 is the Raider lead. And Terry loses it out of bounds. Midcourt, that is Hamilton. Watson finds Hall Johnson. And that one's taken away by Farrell. Bounce pass over to Terry. Straight away Warfield. That is taken away. Hamilton with the loose ball to Watson. Watson down low. Pass tipped. Hamilton kicks out. This is Hall Johnson for three. Front of the iron, no. Fight for the loose ball. That will go off of Watson and out of bounds to the Bucks. 4:56 remaining and a timeout. It's going to be called by Motlow State as they trail 22-20. We will take that with them here on the X Sports Network.
For 55 years, Mac Brown Photography has been capturing life's most precious moments. From children's first smiles to senior portraits, from wedding day magic to school memories, from musicians in their element to businesses at their best. We've been there for it all. Times have changed, but one thing remains constant: our commitment to quality photography and exceptional service. At Mac Brown Photographers, we love what we do, creating beautiful portraits that become memories for generations to enjoy. Visit us at macbrownphoto.com or by calling 931-762-4263 or email info@macbrownphoto.com. Capturing memories, creating legacies.
Hi, Scholes. And back here at Motlow State. The Bucks trail Roane State here with 4:56 remaining. Terry to bring it over the timeline. Back and forth matchup between the two so far. Lobs it down low, tries to find Wilbanks. That's knocked out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Raiders. Ware checks back in. Checking out will be Wilbanks. Terry lobs in for Ware. Bounce pass. Watson takes away from Farrell over to Moosey. Now back to Watson. Watson over. And out of bounds was McIntyre. Snipe and Gavin Johnson check in. Farrell checks out. Terry checked out as well. Over to Bryson Johnson. Ware. Over to Gavin Johnson. Bryson Johnson drives, kicks out. Gavin Johnson goes to the baseline, kicks out Bryson Johnson for three. Hits it. And the Bucks are back on top. His first points, 23-22. Hamilton, McIntyre baseline jumper, no. Rebound Warfield. Now over to Johnson, he'll bring it over the timeline quickly. That's Bryson Johnson in the corner. Kicks out, Snipe. Snipe drives, layup up, got it in. Snipe with 5, it's 25-22, 3:40 remaining in the half. Watson. Pressured, goes back door to McIntyre. Now to Hamilton for three, short. Rebound by Snipe. Snipe to Ware, moves over to Bryson Johnson. Now to Snipe, and we are going to get an offensive foul. That is going to go on Ware, his first, team's fourth. Terry out, Wilbanks back in. Excuse me, that's Johnson out, Wilbanks back in. Watson and McIntyre check out. Checking back in is Carpenter and Seiler. Seiler, bounce pass here to Hall Johnson. Gives it to Moosey. Kicks out here to Hamilton. 15 on the shot clock, over to Moosey. And we're going to get a foul here on Warfield. His second, team's fifth. Waller back into the game for the Raiders. Checking out is Hamilton. 3:01 remaining here in the half. Carpenter under the basket to the left. Lobs in for Silent. Back over Moosey. Silent. 15 on the shot clock, now facing the zone. Carpenter. Bounce pass, it's Hall Johnson. Tries to go to work on Warfield. Kicks out. Waller drives, scoop shot, doesn't go. Rebound Warfield. Good defensive possession by the Bucks. Johnson. Over to Snipe. Snipe for three. He hits another. Snipe now with 8. Seiler tries to bring it over midcourt. His team trailing by 6. Good move here by Seiler. Kicks out. Carpenter for 3. Can't go. It rattles in and out. Rebound Wilbanks. Hands over to Gavin Johnson. A lot of Johnsons on this team. Dribbles to the right wing. Over to Ware. Ware for a straightaway 3. In and out, no. Rebound pulled down by Seiler. What a move to get through the Buck defense. Lobs up Moosey. Can't get it to go. Rebound Wilbanks. Back over to Gavin Johnson. Slow down the play. Minute 35 left in the half. Over to Warfield. To Snipe in the corner for 3. Hits another! Snipe in the double figures with 11. 31-22. An 11-0 run here for the Bucks to close it out. Midcourt is Seiler. Seiler drives, scoop shot up, no. Pulling down the rebound, Hall Johnson. He goes up, can't get it to go. Blocked by Warfield. Ware with the rebound. Midcourt, Gavin Johnson, and he is going to get fouled by Silent. It's the second team foul against the Raiders and his first. Osumweyu will come in for Warfield. Not a shooting foul. 56 seconds remaining here in the half. We've just had a total of 7 fouls between the two. We had almost 50 in the women's game. Gavin Johnson, yeah, he went over and back there. Touched it before it went over. And the ball will now come over here on their offensive side for the Raiders. Taking it out is Seiler, gets it in the Carpenter. 50 seconds left in the half. 11-0 run here by the Bucks. Carpenter, Moosey in the corner for 3, hits it. And that will end the run, his first points. Gavin Johnson the other way, under 40 seconds left. About a 15-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Johnson kicks out, tipped away, Moosey with the steal. And then Osumweyu knocks it away from him. Over to Snipe, down low, Wilbanks slams it home. Wilbanks with 5, 33-25, under 20 seconds left in the half. Seiler drives, runner off the side of the backboard. Saved by Ware. 5 seconds left. Ware to Johnson. Johnson for 3 at the buzzer. That's offline. And that one will end the half. Motlow St with an 8-point lead, 33-25 as we go to the second half. That is coming up next in about 15 minutes on the X Sports Network.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams.
Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure, Holland's Drug Store, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow trees, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drug Store. Local and lasting.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes, with coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
LUS is committed to our customers. From providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service, LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
What really matters during the ball game, we're at that point in the season where some are just beginning, some have already ended, and others are at that point where it's either win or go home. Depending on what your perspective is, it changes everything, doesn't it? In 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18, we're reminded we don't look at the things that are seen, but at the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Keep your focus, keep your perspective on the right things, the things of God, the eternal things. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Copper Weld Arena, where Motlow State leads Roane St 33-25 after the first 20 minutes of play. Motlow State, Xavier Farrell with 6, Tayden Ware, Sagda Osumwenu with 4, Bryson Johnson with 3 off the bench, Jabrian Snipe with 11. For Roane State, Deshaun Hall Johnson with 4, Siler Hamilton Carpenter each with 2, Moosey with 3, Greenling with 2 off the bench, Darren Waller with 8, and Jason Robinson with 2. Raiders will have the ball to start things off here in the second half. Original starting lineups into the game for both sides. Timeline is Carpenter. Goes to the left wing. Doesn't take the screen from Johnson, now does. Goes to the free throw line. Jumper up, that's offline. And a rebound by Ware. Hands over to Keone Johnson. Only one in any sort of foul trouble with 2. Bryson Johnson, the Farrell. Keone Johnson, the Ware. Ware hands over, Bryson Johnson. Kicks out Farrell. Farrell for 3. He hits another. 9 points all from beyond the arc, makes it 26-25. They trailed 25-22. Excuse me, they trailed 22-20. Late in the first half, ever since then, they have outscored the Raiders 16-3. Seiler drives, scoop shot, can't get it to go. Some way with the rebound ahead to Johnson. Johnson now to Bryson Johnson. Over to Keone Johnson, swings over to Ware. Now to Farrell. Bryson Johnson right wing, Osamwenu. Goes to work on Johnson. Tough shot, good defense by Deshaun Hall Johnson. Ahead to Seiler. Seiler to Hamilton. He'll drive, layup up, got it in. Hamilton now with 4, and it's 36-27. 18-30 remaining in the contest. Keone Johnson over the timeline. Sets up the play to Osamwenu. Now to Farrell. Kicks out. That's Bryson Johnson. Over to Keone Johnson. Now to Farrell on the low block. Good move. Can't get it to go. And Moosey with the rebound. Now to Seiler. Sean Hall Johnson in the corner. He'll try 3. Knocks it down. He's got 7. And a timeout is going to be called here by Motlow State with 17:59 remaining here in the contest. We will take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
This is the X Sports Network.
First timeout called by Roane State in the game. It wasn't Motlow that called it. It's 36-30. The Motlow lead, 17:59 remaining here in the contest. It's 6 timeouts on the men's side in the junior college ranks. Keone Johnson, bounce pass over to Ware. Ware now to Bryson Johnson. Lobs over the other way. Osamwenu slams it down. He's now got 6. 8-point lead for the Bucks. Hamilton walks it over the timeline. Guarded by Keone Johnson. Screen from Deshaun Hall Johnson. Hamilton drives. Low block. Deshaun Hall in the paint. Goes to work. Spins. Left-handed hook shot. Rattles in and out. Rebound Ware. Over to Keone Johnson. Bryson Johnson, Farrell. Over to Keone Johnson. He'll step back for 3. Back of the iron. Rebound, Deshaun Hall Johnson. Now over to Carpenter. Carpenter, Moosey. Now over to Hamilton. He'll drive, knocked off. Put Carpenter for 3, and he is fouled. That is going to go on Keone Johnson. He's going to pick up his 3rd, and that's going to put Carpenter at the line to shoot 3. First free throw. Well, the second, 3rd, and 4th free throws of the night here for Raiders. First shot from Carpenter up, and he hits it. Next shot up, he hits the next. Checking in will be Will Banks and Snipe for Ware and Keone Johnson. No subs for Roane. That one is no good, short. Motlow with the rebound, Osamway. Now to Terry, who just checks in as well. Bounce pass to Wilbanks, over to Farrell. Farrell brings it over midcourt. Hands over to Terry. Terry over to Snipe in the corner for three, no. Rebound, that's Moosey pulling it down at the Hamilton. Hamilton, Moosey. Down low to Sean Johnson. Goes up, can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball, Osamweyu just couldn't hold on to it. Fresh shot clock. Nope, they're saying 13 on the shot clock, 16:20 on the game clock. Carpenter takes it out underneath the basket to the right. Lobs in for Hamilton, now to Carpenter in the right corner. 10 on the shot clock, Carpenter. Spins off Farrell. Everyone's falling down. Carpenter, and his pass too hot off the hands of Hamilton. Turnover by the Raiders. 16:03 remaining. Over to Wilbanks. Now to Farrell. Over to Snipe. Snipe out the Wilbanks. Swings over to Terry. Terry over to Farrell. Straight away for three. Knocks down another. Farrell in the double figures. He leads all scorers with 12. 41-32. Eighth made three-pointer of the night for the Bucks. Farrell has half of them. Carpenter over to Moosey. Now to Deshaun Johnson. Back over to Carpenter. Over to Waller. Swings over. That's Hamilton. 10 on the shot clock. Hamilton on the low block on Terry. Tries to back him down. Skip past Moosey in the corner. Blocked out of bounds by Wilbanks. Robinson is in the game. Checking out is Waller. 3 on the shot clock, 15:20 on the game clock. Hamilton will take it out here in the deep left corner. Getting in to Deshaun Johnson. He's got to shoot it, and he does. Off the back of the iron, rebound Wilbanks. Gets the big block, and then the rebound on the other end. Terry tries to go back door. Snipe did not have his head up, and it hits off his chest out of bounds. $15:09 remaining. Bucks up 9. Carpenter over midcourt. Guarded by Farrell. Runner up. Can't get it to go. Knocked out of bounds and will go to the Bucks. Head coach Alan Holt not happy with his guys from Harriman. Terry over the timeline. Over to Wilbanks. Wilbanks out throws some way. Snipe. What a crossover drives. Layup up. Got it in. Snipe leads all scorers with 13. Hamilton quickly over midcourt. 43-32 the lead. Largest lead for the Bucks at 11. Hamilton, Carpenter, drives, kicks out. Johnson straight away 3. Front of the iron, no. And ball out of bounds will stay with the Raiders. McIntyre checking in. He will come in for Moosey. Warfield will come in for Osamweyu for Motlow State. $14-17 remaining. Quickly in, McIntyre kicks out. Hamilton in the corner for 3. Back of the iron, no. Farrell with the rebound, and to Terry. And Terry will quickly slow things down as he walks over the timeline. Over to Wilbanks. Now the Snipe straight away for 3. Back of the iron, no. Fight for the loose ball. Terry with the offensive rebound. Swings over Farrell again. Makes them pay. Second chance opportunity. Farrell with 15. 5 of his team's 9 3-pointers. Over midcourt, that is Hamilton. Hamilton And Snipe with the steal ahead to Terry. Terry, Wilbanks banks it in. 7 for him. 48-32. Carpenter. Pressured by Farrell. Lobs for Hall Johnson. Pressured by Snipe. Robinson drives. Hall Johnson goes up. Reverse layup gets it in. Hall Johnson with 9. 13 minutes left. It's 48-34. What a start to the second half for Motlow State. Farrell drives. Runner up. Warfield with the putback. His first points. Just nowhere there for Roane to pick up the loose ball. Hamilton sets up the play. Over to Carpenter. Hall Johnson back to Carpenter for a deep 3. Front of the iron, no. Rebound, Wilbanks. Now over to Terry. They will slow things down over midcourt. Terry. Wilbanks drives to the low block on Robinson. Spins. Splits the defenders, goes up, and he will get fouled. And go on Robinson, his first, and just the team's first. Wilbanks to the line to shoot 2. Haven't had a ton of free throws tonight for either side. Just the 5th and 6th free throws coming up here for Wilbanks. Or his team, I should say. First one rattles in and out, no good. A whole host of subs. Seiler and Greenling will check in for the Raiders. Hall Johnson, Hamilton out. Terry and Farrell will check out. Checking in is Johnson and Bryson Johnson. Ware into the game as well. And he hits 1 of 2. 51-34. Timeline is silent. 17-point lead. Seiler kicks out. McIntyre for 3. Blocked out of bounds by Wilbanks, his second of the night. .55 left. Seiler gets the inbound, guarded by Johnson. Seiler for a deep 3, nothing but net. He's got 5, and that will make it 51-37. Something the Raiders need if they're going to try to come back in this one. Johnson has it at the left wing, throws it down low for Warfield, guarded by Greenland. Muscles his way up, gets it in. Warfield with 4. Seiler over midcourt. Over to Carpenter. Pressured by Bryson Johnson over to Seiler. Kicks out. McIntyre is out of bounds. Back foot. There on the sideline. That's a hard play to make. Waller will come in for Robinson. 53-37 as Johnson will get the inbound. Johnson at the right wing, out to Bryson Johnson. He'll drive, kicks out Wilbanks, now to Ware. Ware drives, tough shot, and Greenling blocks it out of bounds. Ball stays with the Bucks. 10:55 on the game clock, 12 on the shot clock. Johnson takes it out under the basket to the right. Lobs in for Warfield. Hands over to Ware. Over to Johnson. Jumper at the free throw line. And it goes in. His first points of the night. Roane quickly the other way. Seiler. Layup up. Blocked by Ware. Bryson Johnson brings it the other way. Over to Ware. Wilbanks in the corner for 3. He hits it. They're saying it is just a 2. He's now in the double figures with 10. 57-37. Everything going right for Motlow here in the second half. Raiders shooting it a lot, just not much falling. Waller drives. Tough shot. No, but he is fouled. He will head the line to shoot 2. That will go on Warfield, his 3rd. Raiders 2 of 4 from the line so far. First shot up and in. Subs coming in. Carpenter and Seiler check out. Snipe will come in for Wilbanks. Shot up, and he hits them both. 57-39. Waller now in the double figures with 10. Bounce pass, Bryson Johnson. Now out the Ware. Keani Johnson left wing. Works down low. Bryson Johnson turnaround jumper. Banks it in. Johnson with 5, and the lead's back out the 20. Hamilton walks it over midcourt. Over to Watson. Now to Waller. Down low, Greenland. Greenland going to work on Warfield. Right-handed hook shot, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Blocked by Warfield. Watson there for the rebound. Pass to Greenland. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Watson with another rebound. Goes up. Banks it in. Watson with the second chance opportunity. 59-41, his first points. Lobbing in for Ware. Tries to go backdoor. Bryson Johnson does. Snipe in the corner. 9 minutes left. Work over Ware. Ware. 5 on the shot clock. Pass out. Warfield. Jumper on its way. Can't get it to go. Rebound Watson. Watson rushes. Kicks out. That's Hamilton. Hamilton. Nice pass. Greenling banks it in. Couple good possessions here for the Raiders. Greenling with 4. Leads down 16, 59-43. Johnson over to Ware. Now to Snipe. Out the Bryson Johnson straight away over to Keani Johnson. Ware in the right corner. Kicks out Johnson. Jumper on its way. Hits it. This team is hitting all the mid-range stuff. 18-point game. A timeout will be called. Will be a full timeout here by Motlow State. We will take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
It's never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrenceburg. We believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating you right. Our friendly staff makes sure of it, helping you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget with financing options available. We're always getting new arrivals, making it easy for you to find what you need. Stop by for a test drive Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. We're located at the old Shoney's building on North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Your outdoor adventures start right here at Lawrenceburg Marine. Family owned and operated, we're local folks you can trust. We specialize in premier sales and service. A proud dealer of top brands like Mercury, Bullet, Phoenix, and more. And no need to go anywhere else for ATVs. We have what you want. And you can trade in what you don't. Financing is available. Our full line of boating accessories will get you on the water fast. Lawrenceburg Marine, located.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back at Motlow State, the Bucks called their second timeout as they lead Roane State 61-43. 8:10 remaining here in the contest. Roll it over to Hamilton, and the clock will not start until someone touches it, which he does. Terry's back into the game, taken away by Snipe. Snipe, layup up, gets it in. Snipe now with 15 to lead all scores. Hamilton over midcourt. Nice pass, but it is taken away by Ware. ahead. That's Farrell that gets it in. Watson over midcourt, 63-43. 65-43. Jumper, that's taken away. Farrell. Head now to Terry. Terry, layup up and in. 67-43. Hamilton over midcourt. Just nothing going right for the Raiders here in the second half. McIntyre. Bounce pass. Osemweyu knocks it away. Kicking out. Watson. 10 on the shot clock. Hamilton. Waller in the corner for three. Off the side of the iron. Rebound Farrell. Head to Terry, and they'll slow things down on the other side of the court. Nice pass down low. Farrell gets it in. Farrell now with 19. Back-to-back buckets, 69-43. What a second half here by the Bucks. Waller. Jumper on its way. Back of the iron, no. Rebound Osemweyu. And Terry. It's the sign to slow things down. Trying to milk some clock, 6:15 remaining. Farrell, right wing three. Hits it. What a game by Xavier Farrell. 22, 72-43. Under 6 to play. A line change coming up for Roane on the next stoppage of play, if that happens. McIntyre kicks out. Hamilton, Watson blocked by Snipe out of bounds. Oh, line change in for the Raiders. Shawnall Johnson, Seiler, Carpenter, Jalen Davis, Moosey. Check in. Snipe and Ware check out. Wilbanks is back in. Carpenter, right wing. Lobs from Moosey, back out to Carpenter. Carpenter for three, that's offline. Rebound Bryson Johnson. And Terry not in any rush to bring it up the court. Brings it to the right wing, now he'll drive. Out to Bryson Johnson, drives, runner up, short. Gets his own rebound, kicks out Farrell for three again. Back of the iron, Osemweyu tries to get the rebound but can't. It's Carpenter with it. Carpenter, good move, layup up, no. And a rebound by Terry. Other way, that's Johnson, gets blocked from behind by Seiler. Wilbanks goes up, he gets blocked. Farrell with the loose ball. Wild sequence of events here. Terry will slow things down here at the Buck logo. Out to Bryson Johnson, straight away three, short. Off of the face of Carpenter, Moosey with the rebound, and the Seiler. Seiler with a good mood on Johnson, Euro step, and he is fouled. It's going to go on Farrell. That's just going to be his first. Free throws coming up for Tawan Seiler on the other end. It's the team's third. It's 4 fouls total here in the second half. First shot up, and he gets it. Coming in for the Bucks is Gavin Johnson. He'll come in for Terry. And he hits them both. Then we're going to get double technicals on the other end here on Seiler and Farrell. So I guess they're just going to offset. Midcourt, that is Gavin Johnson. So no free throws on the double technical. Not at the college ranks at least. Wilbanks, Johnson, down low Farrell. Farrell lost it out of bounds. Good defense by Seiler. Ball back to the Raiders, 4:15 remaining. Seiler quickly over midcourt. Three-pointer at short. There by Davis. Evan Johnson over midcourt. There's some much. Now finally gets it over to Farrell. Skip pass. Wilbanks, he'll try a three. Hits it. Nothing but net. Wilbanks now with 13. 75-45. What a huge second half here from Motlow State. 42 points in this half. Seiler for a straightaway three. Big answer on the other end. Seiler in the double figures with 10. The other way, that's Johnson. Gavin Johnson, open lane, gets it in. His first points. Pretty much everyone who's touched the floor for Motlow State has scored here tonight. Hall Johnson, left-handed scoop shot, tough shot, no. And Wilbanks tracks down the loose ball. Stops. Now over to Bryson Johnson. Steps back. Guarded by Carpenter. Over to Gavin Johnson. Lobs down low. Osunwenu slams it home. 8 for him. A lot of dunks tonight here for the Bucks. 2:25 remaining. Seiler, mid-range jumper. No. Rebound Farrell. Farrell. Wilbanks up and in. 15 for him. 81-48. Carpenter over midcourt. 2 minutes remaining. Kicks out. Moosey for three. Knocks it down. Moosey with 6, all from beyond the arc. 81-51. Seventh made three-pointer for Roane tonight. 11 for the Bucks. Gavin Johnson, mid-range jumper. Hits it. Everything falling from Motlow tonight. He's got 4. Carpenter, that's knocked away by Gavin Johnson. Well, no. Saying Carpenter just lost it. Minute 30 left. Gavin Johnson gets the inbound. Johnson fakes a handoff, kicks out. Wilbanks for three. Short. Osunwenu with the rebound. Brings it out. Swings over Wilbanks and couldn't corral it. Minute 13 left. Carpenter over midcourt. He'll drive. Turnaround jumper. Short. Rebound Osunwenu. Ahead Farrell. Layup up. No, but he is fouled. He will head the line to shoot 2. 3rd team foul. The first on Moosey. Motlow 2 of 3 from the line, just a combined 11 3-pointers between the two. We had over 50 between the two women's games and two women's teams earlier. Farrell misses the first. And misses the second. Quickly the other way, Seiler loses control of it, regains it. Bounce pass out the Hall Johnson. He'll drive. Skip past Carpenter in the corner for 3. Back of the iron, no. Rebound, Wilbanks. 4 on 2. Slows it down over to Farrell. 35 seconds left. 12-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Bucks content to run some clock here. Johnson over Osunwenu. Back over to Johnson. out the Farrell. Bryson Johnson lost out of bounds. Ball to the Raiders. 20.9 seconds remaining. Shot clock turned off. Seiler over to Carpenter, and they're going to go over and back. 15.4 remaining. Kind of a sign of how things have gone for Roane here in the second half. Head coach Justin Newton telling his guys, no shot here. It's in to Gavin Johnson, and he'll bring it over midcourt. Dribble out. The final 10 seconds of the game as Motlow State will improve to 13-10 overall, 7-6 in the lead. Roane drops to 12-9 overall and 7-5 in the conference. Your final score, Motlow State with an 83-51 win over Roane State. Our next TCCAA games of the week will be next Wednesday. We got a couple of good ones. Chattanooga State will host Walters State. Women at 5:30, men at 7:30. That will be next Wednesday. But for now, this is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. We'll see you then.
This is the